The guitarist who defined rock. Angus Young isn't just AC/DC's lead guitarist, he's the heart and soul of the band. With his schoolboy outfit, duck-walk stage moves, and lightning-fast riffs, he helped create a sound that millions of fans instantly recognize. But when asked to pick his favorite AC/DC songs, Angus didn't choose the obvious ones. Instead, he went with tracks that meant something deeper to him, songs that showed AC/DC's power, grit, and energy. The list wasn't just about chart toppers, it was about the songs that defined the band's spirit. In interviews, Angus revealed 4 tracks that stood out from all the others. These weren't just songs, these were the essence of what AC/DC stood for. And when you hear the stories behind them, you realize why they mattered so much to him. Let's start with the one song that became bigger than even the band expected. Highway to Hell. When AC/DC released Highway to Hell in 1979, the band's life changed forever. The opening riff, written by Angus, is one of the most recognizable guitar licks in rock history. For Angus, this song wasn't just another track, it was the anthem that introduced the world to the true power of AC/DC. It was also one of the last songs recorded with Bon Scott before his tragic death. That made it even more special. Angus once said the riff came naturally, like it was waiting to be played. To him, it summed up what AC/DC was all about: rebellion, energy, and unstoppable drive. The song climbed charts worldwide and became the band's calling card. Even today, no AC/DC show is complete without it. When fans chant the chorus, it's not just a song anymore, it's a ritual. Angus always lists Highway to Hell as one of his top choices because it represents the moment AC/DC went from a cult rock band to global legends. Thunderstruck. Released in 1990, Thunderstruck was proof that AC/DC could still dominate after for more than a decade in the business. Angus came up with the now iconic intro by playing around with a picking technique on his guitar. What started as a practice riff turned into one of the band's most explosive songs. Angus has said it's one of his personal favorites because of the sheer energy it brings every time it's played live. When that opening riff hits, crowds lose their minds. It's electric. For Angus, the magic of Thunderstruck is how simple yet powerful it is. The song doesn't need complicated lyrics or overproduction. It's pure, raw AC/DC. It also became one of their biggest stadium anthems, used in sports, events, movies, and commercials. To Angus, it's the perfect example of how a song can be both technical and universal at the same time. Every time he performs it, he feels the same spark he did when he first wrote it. Whole Lotta Rosie. If there's one song that shows AC/DC's sense of humor and grit, it's Whole Lotta Rosie. Written during the Bon Scott years, the track is based on a real woman the band met on tour. Rosie was larger than life in every way, and the band immortalized her in this thunderous track. Angus has often said this is one of his favorites because it's pure rock and roll, wild, raw, and unapologetic. The riff is heavy, the energy is unstoppable, and Bon's vocal performance turned it into a classic. Whenever Angus plays this song, he says he can still feel Bon's spirit alive in it. Fans love it too, shouting the chorus at full volume, almost as if Rosie herself was there in the crowd. For Angus, this song represents everything AC/DC is about: power, fun, and attitude. It's not just a favorite, it's a celebration of the band's early fire. Let There Be Rock. Finally, Angus's list wouldn't be complete without Let There Be Rock. Released in 1977, the song is AC/DC's loud declaration of what they were here to do. With pounding riffs and a sermon-like vocal delivery from Bon Scott, the track told the story of rock's birth and AC/DC's mission to keep it alive. Angus loves this one because it's not just a song, it's the band's philosophy. The solo he plays in it is one of his most powerful, stretching the limits of his guitar. To Angus, Let There Be Rock sums up everything the band stands for. No gimmicks, no fluff, just hard rock played at full speed. Whenever fans ask him what AC/DC is truly about, he points to this track. It's his personal anthem, a reminder of why he picked up the guitar in the first place. And when you put all 4 of Angus's favorites together, you get the perfect picture of AC/DC, loud, proud, and built to last forever.